part 2 of hole 7. This is the morning after, and we're going to start looking at planting it. Now, there's a couple of bits of planting in the background that I did way back when I was doing hole 14, which is still very much a test, and haven't touched it since opening the file. So I might need to redo it, partly because it's done from this angle rather than this one, and partly because it was way back at the beginning when I was still getting a handle on the planting. I think I also might need to move this area over a bit. Otherwise, we can do some scrub stuff down here. I think tying this together, I'm going to leave a bit of space for 8T to move around, so we're not going to do all of that. And then some of the riverside plantings we've got here coming down this way and just leaking into the bunkers a bit. So yeah, just going to try to plant it this morning. Might play test a touch as well first, because I haven't done that yet, and probably do 4 pins would make sense. So anyway, hopefully enjoy. Okay, so haven't had quite as much time to do as all I'd wanted, but that's a pretty good start. As you can see, we've done the usual of starting with the big stuff and then working out from it. Um, the orange planting is, I really like it, and it fits and it makes the course feel unique. It's really tough to nail and kind of clump in the way you'd want, and have it, particularly the contrast with the green and trying to get the two to blend. I'm not sure I've totally nailed that, but really happy with how this one is looking. I'll probably do one more episode where it's like some detail planting and things like that. But for the moment, yeah, really happy with how this one's come out, and it will look even better once we flesh out the river in the background. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful. I mean, the usual sort of stuff, you've kind of got to work out what your areas are. So this side is going to be greener and with some of the orange, but then to make it feel cohesive, you sprinkle a little bit of that in the other side, so you've seen those few little bushes, just to make it seem like it's not all so black and white, or, well, orange and grey, I guess. But then we do want it leaking into this more scrub-like planting, so again you take a little bit of that and you put it down here, so it's just bleeding in a bit from both sides, and then we gradually transition back to this sort of drier environment that you've got up here. And then yeah, just detail grasses and really just work off what you're putting down and keep going back to it, and you gradually build up a picture. There's no real science to planting, although I can explain bits of it. You can see that as I add different bits in, you start kind of tweaking what you're doing. And yeah, like I say, hopefully that's helpful. And yeah, see you next time.